Peace, everyone. Black High Priestess. Well, it is Friday, and like the title says, I am just feeling really good. I've got here. I've got the sirens here. I've got damsel, I've got diamant, and I've got coral. And Coral kind of is here because she's got that strong Oshun energy. She's got like a earthy, sandy, beached kind of energy as well. And I'm just feeling Oshun really strong. I'm just feeling that powerful, chlorine blue Oshun energy, that watery, just refreshing Oshun energy. I did a thorough cleanse. I cleaned my temple space. I did a sacred circle. I sealed the door. I sealed the circle. Protected it again after cleansing. I swept and mopped all the rooms. I thoroughly cleansed and disinfected the bathroom and everything. I've got my tea here. Took a shower. I'm probably gonna save the bath for maybe Sunday. I just kind of wanted to wash off the cleaning energy. So, just really quickly, cleanliness is next to godliness, and in terms of voodoo, duafe, which is the most exalted practices of feminine hygiene, dealing with Yemaya, the diva, divinity, the goddess, the sacred mother goddess. But Duafe deals with feminine hygiene and cleanliness, and Duafe deals with the exalted qualities of a perfect wife, as well as the highest qualities of femininity. But they also deal with the qualities of femininity that would make you the ideal wife, the ideal mother, the ideal feminine counterpart to a man. And again, that is not excluding homosexual relationships. That's just to say the feminine quality within a duality, in a balance of masculine and feminine principles. A male or a female can embody masculinity or femininity. That's what androgyny refers to. Androgyny refers to a person who is balanced in their masculine and feminine qualities, regardless of what their sex is. So again, sex is your biology, whether it is male or female or intersex, which is, referred to as a hermaphrodite, dealing with, Hermes and Aphrodite, the having both sex organs. So gender, again, is masculine, feminine, or androgynous. So when we're talking about the energies, because again, Oshun is the sunflower and the moonflower, all right? So she deals with the solar energy of the sun and the lunar, energy of the moon. And, in that aspect, I guess, she just, like I said, she's been here really strong. I have a really refreshing energy, but I guess she kind of wants to make this quick in a sense. I just kind of want to be in the energy, enjoy it. I'm definitely opening up and being prepared to receive a lot of love and resources and, healing energy. I can sense that. So that is the feel good Friday for today. And finished sipping my tea. I've enchanted it already. So again, cleanliness, and again with Oshun's, form of cleanliness is the bathing, constantly being refreshed by water, refreshing your energy, your mood, cleaning off any depression or sadness, really, because Oshun deals with the realm of emotions. So, Oya's form of cleaning is sweeping, that sacred sweeping. Let's see if I can show y'all one of my cardinals real quick. There's my buddy. Yeah. So, speaking of Oya and red and flying, the air element, Yansan deals with sweeping, the power of the witch, or the woman of power who sweeps and cleans the house. That is in the realm of Yansan. As well as her dealing with the air and the birds, flying on the broomstick. And there's mysteries to that, because Yansan, she doesn't need a broomstick to fly the way a Ibu Kole Oshun witch would. And Yemaya's, she wouldn't so much deal with the broomstick so much as she would deal with more, in terms of that, she would be dealing with more the sacred cauldron, knitting, and even still the sacred cauldron still kind of deals with Oshun Ibu Kole and that aspect of witching and witch's brew. Yemaya deals with the bed, if anyone seen bed knobs and broomsticks, Yemaya would be related to Mary Poppins, that uber feminine, perfect witch who, of course, it gets along with children, is great for dealing with children. That's Yemaya's form of witchcraft. So when you're dealing with the Virgin Mother crone energy, but back to the sweeping. That is a power of change, creating change through destruction or through getting rid of and removing things. And that's Oya's power, creating change in your life by abruptly removing things that no longer serve you. That's why she deals with that shock of lightning or that ripping or tearing, because it is an abrupt change. It's not a smooth, sensual shift the way Yemaya heals you into the next phase. Oya rips you from where you are and puts you where you need to be. And then whatever chaos ensues behind it, it's all good and well, because she's going to keep you in the eye of that storm so you can see clearly how to proceed in life and learn the wisdom you need to learn from. Again, Yemaya will heal you into the next phase in life. Different forms of power. So sweeping is a powerful trait of which is the ability to sweep away negative energy. So you can also do energy sweeping. You can have one of your spiritual tools, whatever you have. Water witches may be using spoons. You have the athame, you have your cauldron, you have your pinnacles, you have different spiritual tools. So if you have some type of wand that you use, or even an elongated sage stick, or sage smudge, or maybe a cedar, or there's different smudges, there's different things you can use mixed with sage or besides sage. But if you have that, or for people who are strong in Ifa, if you have a palm branch, those of you dealing with Obatala, or those of you dealing with Ifa in general, get you a palm branch, okay, and do an energy sweep of your home. Sweep the energy away, not just like actually sweeping the dust and the accumulated energy on the floor, but use those tools to sweep away the energy in your sacred space and in your home. And it is important to understand another form of protection and cleansing. When you put salt down for purposes of cleansing your home and protecting it, when you sweep up, you're sweeping up the salt that absorbed the negative energy, or after that salt maybe formed a protection, and you protected yourself from whatever was trying to get in and harm you, then you sweep it up and you dispose of it. So you're disposing of that negative energy that the salt absorbs, because that's what salt does, and that's what the color black does. When you're using obsidian, using onyx, using, wearing the color black, or black candle magic, black, color magic in general, cords, what have you, using black salt. These, black soap for bathing, cleansing. Black deals with absorbing negative energy and banishing it that way. Whereas white would kind of deal with repelling it, keeping it away, getting it off of you, keeping it away. black will absorb it, and then you get rid of that. So keep that in mind. And that also hints at how you can utilize the full moon, which deals with the white energy, and the new moon, which deals with the black or void energy. So keep that in mind when you're using moon magic to manifest or banish to protect yourself, or do, banishing, cleansing, aura cleansing rituals. I do have a aura cleansing bath, free on my website. Very powerful. It works. I would suggest doing it every Saturday, depending on what you're trying to banish. For those of you who are dealing with sexual trauma in your past, or sexual trauma in your childhood that came from family, or from a situation that happened in childhood, or a sexually traumatic relationship or situation, the aura cleansing bath that I have is great for that. Especially if you're willing to invest in your own healing once a week, and especially if you don't have another outlet, if you don't have a therapist, someone to talk to, friends you can trust. Maybe you are gay, or you're black, or you're whatever, and you don't have other people who can relate to you, that you can talk to about your condition, that you feel comfortable, who will relate to you as an individual. This bath is great for solitary witches who have no other outlet for healing deep trauma, and it's good for living with mental illnesses as well. So that bath on there is something that people who are dealing with things that maybe you need medication for, or you need therapy for, but you may not have access to what you need, look into my bath. So I do have a lot of stuff that is specific for healing, just like my video for vampires. That's great, for banishing vampires in your life, but I'm also here for people who are vampires and need help acclimating themselves into society. So again, dealing with the high priestess role, and keep maintaining balance and duality, and being able to have the diversity that is between the two pillars of the principles. So I haven't even pulled a card yet, y'all, but I guess this is what Oshun and the Iyami wants you to know. I am going to be talking more about some Iyami mysteries, dealing with the triple goddess and the Orisha, Oshun, Yemaya, and Yansan, to give practical understanding of basic initiate principles of Iyami and how to apply them in your life. I like to keep it practical. And let's see, I'm getting the message, reach for the stars. Again, I'm just feeling a really great powerful energy. So pursue your goals. Figure out whatever goals you have, especially if it deals with being a star, if it deals with pursuing something that other people don't want to do. If you're trying to do something in Hollywood, if you're trying to do music, if you're trying to do media, entertainment with that, go for it. Start going on open calls, start going on open auditions, start going to open mics. Get things written down, get your products written down, your intellectual property written down, packaged, whatever, but start performing it in free spaces, and start, giving yourself permission to say, you know what, I'm good enough to pursue the next step. If you want to start your business, figure out what the next step is. Figure out how to, find store purchasers, how to make steps toward getting your own storefront, how to make investments. There's a wealth of information you don't need to go to college for. You don't need, some things you don't even need consulting for. But if you do, and you're really serious, invest in a consultant. If you know people who do consulting and who do things, take that $50, that $75 that you saved aside, take $40 and invest in going to that seminar. Invest in your friend who does business consulting or whatever, or someone you went to college with, and invest in their business, because investing in other people who have the ability to help you is how you generate the clientele already. It's how you generate the sacred economics. So if whatever it is you're trying to pursue on your way to stardom, however that, you know, applies to you, you know, Shun is really just saying, you know, just give yourself permission to pursue your goals right now, and start every day. Take 1 minute every day. If you're a procrastinator, if you have trouble staying focused, you know, and you're kind of artsy like me, and you can go full throttle with something for a day or a week or even a month sometimes, but then you maybe get distracted with something else. You got to come back to it. If you're kind of like an artsy type of person, you know, focus by starting with 1 minute a day. Do something for 1 minute a day. That 1 minute can turn into an hour very quickly. I started, you know, when I really needed, you know, things to start going my way, and I had to put all of my energy and focus into achieving certain goals. I started with the 1 minute a day. And I would start meditating, and I would focus, you know, to be able to focus my mind. And next thing I know, you know, that 1 minute a day sometimes would turn into 12 minutes of actually focusing on that meditation. So that is definitely another mess. And there's Legba there. So that is definitely another message, you know, to really take this year to focus on what's important to you. Pursue your goals. Don't let anyone stop you. But also show support and admiration. Show admiration. Don't just secretly admire, but actively show admiration for people who are doing what you hope to do, or who have achieved in their life you know, in a way, things that you want to achieve in your life. Support each other, support other people, and utilize people in your life to pursue your goals, whether it's stardom or starting your own business. And if you have romantic goals, really rely on the Most High for that, and really be careful who you're hanging around and spending time around. If you have romantic goals, you need to start looking at your social circle, because having a partner, a life partner, a sex partner, all of these things deal with compatibility, not just the moment of sexual compatibility, but what you're really looking for is someone who can enrich your life and make your life easier, and you can make their life easier through that equal exchange of traits and qualities that you have to bring to one another. So keep that in mind. Start changing the way you deal with other people, so you can really have space and bring into your life a real life partner who can satisfy you sexually but mentally stimulate you and be there for you, and you can be there for them in the ways that you need to, so you can continue living your life and being whoever it is you are, that is a service to humanity. So I think that's pretty much it. I didn't really pull any cards, but you know, Mommy Water did kind of come through a little bit, and you know, just keep those things in mind. Peace, Aziz. Yes. So I like doing the live. I kind of like it. I like coming at y'all live and uncensored, uncut, you know, unedited. You know, I like being real raw with y'all, and I got my hair up today, so you know, that was just a really, you know, as quick as it could be, but that was just a quick live thing. I wanted to share this great radiant Oshun. It's kind of like an Oshun Ibu Yalorde. It's just a really resonating, clear, refreshing, watery, you know, energy that I'm really getting the Oshun and the Yemaya together right now. So, you know, it's Friday. Get out, and today where I was, it was you know, it was pretty warm for all things considered. The weather was really warm. I got some errands, and you know, Legba blessed me with a ride, you know, to bring things back. So I hope everyone's having a great serendipitous day as well. And, you know, just visualize what it is you want to happen and stay positive and don't give up on it, which again is sometimes, I've sometimes giving up has helped me, and sometimes giving up is the only thing I could do, through especially through things I went through in the past 2 years. But I will say that overcoming those things came in not giving up on myself, even when I wanted to, not giving up on the purpose that I'm here. So visualize, pursue, don't give up, be consistent, and as always, have faith. Peace and love.